Hello guys, so here I have a little bit of a situation. I have 2.7 millions in coins and I want to get myself a Tower of Death. The problem with the Tower of Death, it's quite expensive. Okay, it's 14 million. Now to get 14 million, assuming that I have my mines upgraded to level 11, and I also have 2 artifacts which actually in total give me another 10%. With all this math done, I'm going to generate as much as 2.7 million a day. Okay, 2.7 million a day, that is maximum I can get with all the mines installed, with everything. So to get to 14 million, it will take me 5 days, assuming that nobody attacks me and steals my coins, which you know is impossible. So what I'm trying to do, I'm trying to make a speedy approach, just exploiting the imbalance in the game, where you can come to the corner, grab a couple of mines, destroy a couple of treasuries, and move to another map, and see how quickly I can generate the momentum here and get those 14 millions, or what I am left with 13 millions in total, not within 5 days, but within maybe 2 hours or less. So let's see if this can be done. So let's get to business. I have my warriors, my stats, amount of resources that I have right now, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to find easy targets and just exploit incorrectly placed objects. I have few mages, some trolls, and 3 heroes. My objective is to find lots of coins, easily accessible, grab them, and move on to another map. So here, just one mine. I'm going to get this mine quickly, get few coins. Nothing else to see. Move along. Now I'm not concerned with those -1s and -2s that I'm going to get, because that's insignificant. If I'm going to get myself eventually a Tower of Death, it will save me much more of my money, resources, and everything else. So defending myself from those guys who are going to retaliate will be significantly easier. So not a big deal. And I'm going to attack dozens and dozens, and in return, the total damage that will be cost to me is relatively insignificant. I'm not going to use my magic here, just to get as much money as I can get as quick as possible. And what I'm building on is sending trolls first, and then my heroes will go and destroy everything else on the way. So hopefully heroes will remain alive. So I have few distractions here. As you know, most of the towers, they attack the closest target, which means if I'm putting here, those guys can actually come closer to the towers, destroying them. So making me happy, all good. I'm leaving this map because I don't want my heroes to get killed. Got my money in and out. So quickly recruiting, not too much. By the time it's 12:51, so we'll see how long it will take us. We just did 600, there's much more to go. As I said in my previous video, there is no points. The mines actually do not generate money for you, the same way as windmills. They are not any source of your income whatsoever. So in this video I'll try to prove it for sure. I can make some experience for my hero because nobody can reach me here, so a little bit of food is also nice. And moving to the next level. This one is actually not for the money. Let's see if I can exploit this design. Probably not. Okay, so a little bit of cash here, cash there. I was watching these guys, I let my hero die, but that's fine. So, lots of money here. Out for grubs, so we'll take it. Okay, I don't have a big army, so I came to the end of my army and I generated 2 million so far. 2 million, and I don't have any army. So let's see if there's anything on the web page, because they often give away free stuff. Every little bit helps. I don't typically grab those things. Okay, so I have back some of the army. Something, mages are the most important because they can shoot. Elves are good, so let's move on. Let's recruit a little bit more. Next. This is just for fun. This one is not for money, but for the experience for the birdie. Oh, we got something out of here. Let's see if we can make this happen. So those little guys will be much closer and will be a distraction, while I'll hopefully get me some money. Unfortunately not, mines had nothing inside of them, everything is hidden here. That was a waste. Some experience and a little bit of cash. $6 million. So here I got hit, but I think it didn't damage my hero. Yeah, if you exit quick enough, your hero still remains alive, so without needing to heal. So we're almost at 7 million. Not much. Obviously I can skip a level like this because it doesn't give me much gold, which is my main target. But it's still nice to get some experience for the hero, because it becomes useful, and getting at the higher level after 6 it's quite difficult, so a little bit, every little bit counts. You went completely wrong way. Nothing in the mines, nothing at all. My hero is hurt. So at this point I have very limited army. I'm pretty much drained and I only have 8 million. So I basically did close to 5.5 within 40 minutes, which typically will take you just 2 bottles, and find 2.5 million per bottle would be very complicated. So I'm doing significant progress here. So let's see the time, it's 43, so it's 50 minutes, and in 50 minutes I did 5.7 million. I don't have any heroes. Okay, 1 hero is released, and 1 will be there soon. Notice I have this one completed, so that will give me some points as well. And my mines are collecting money as we speak, so we did a few more thousand in this hour. And I have my hero again, which makes it cheaper to accumulate stuff. Free bread. So it's almost been an hour. Seed time 150. So it was an hour. I did over 6 million in this hour, which is 3 times faster if you have a complete bottle with very successful, about 2 million per bottle, which is really rare at this level. So quite successful. I'm not going to record anymore. I'm just going to try my technique furthermore and see if I can get my goal of getting 14 in a short while. And I'll see how much more time it will take me to get extra 6 million.
So it's been 2.5 hours. I had some distraction here and there, but I'm at 13.5 million right now. So I did 11 million within 2 hours. Let's see how much Dragon gives me.
300,000 here. Anything else? That's nice. That's nice but useless. I need money. Here's a little bit more. Before I get attacked, I need to allocate some space. And here it is. Within 2.5 hours, I acquired enough money. 0 mana, no magic whatsoever, so no cheating. Just going and hitting map by map by map by map. The biggest mistake that I did initially, and that killed my time, is I let my dwarf die. If I wouldn't let the dwarf die in the beginning, I'd do that much faster, because dwarf has the longest attack range, which gives you lots of opportunities just to hit a couple of treasuries or mines and get out of the game. But I didn't pay good attention, so he died, and that prolonged my quest at least for 30 minutes. So within 2.5 hours, I was able to do close to 12 million, which typically will take you on average 8 days. Okay, if you just go refill your army, attack, refill your army, attack, assuming that you're hitting successfully 100%, which is really hard. So, and another thing which is good about this approach is that during my quests, I accumulated lots of consumables that can increase your magic power, and basically I got to the lightning to the top level and almost finished my meteor, so it's actually not too bad. So I got quite a lot of bread whenever I need it. I got probably negative. We'll double check how many shields I got into negative overall. And we'll see how much experience I got from this for my heroes at the same time. So I got only 3,500 for the dwarf, but remember he died almost in the beginning, which was a big mistake for me. 17,000, almost 18,000 for Frosty, which is actually really good for 2.5 hours. You typically don't accumulate so much points. And for Windrunner, 5,000, not too bad. In conclusion, for my overall, I got plus 6.8 million in food. I got minus 129 in moral, which was expected, so the shields I went down significantly. But I got more than 11 million in total, which will take your time, so my system does work. Finally, as I was running through all these maps, I came across this bottle, and as you can see, mine's here at the basic level, but the towers are upgraded to the very top, which means this player either puts tons of actual money into the game, or he doesn't care for mining and goes bottle after bottle after bottle, exactly the way I did it.